Hello everyone, this is Nimish and today we're going to review Prithvi Raj's movie Seventh Day. I just want to straight out say that this is a high quality movie and the most important part of the movie is the technical aspects, and those are the strongest points of the movie. So when some great Hollywood level absolutely brilliant technical aspect comes hand in hand with even an average script or an above average script, the movie has to be good. And this movie, I absolutely liked it. I really enjoyed it. So let's get into a detailed discussion of Seventh Day. So as I said, firstly, the technical issues. This movie is a DOP's delight. The movie is filled with amazing lighting, amazingly unique shots. Like every 2 minutes you'll see a completely different angle. So there were a mix of angles, which is very important to keep a movie fresh and keep a suspenseful movie even more suspenseful. So there were movies which were taken from behind plants. There were focusing done in different ways. There were wide angles, top angles, all kinds of angles, motion cameras, handheld cameras, everything was used, and this movie was absolutely delightful to watch in terms of a cinematographer's perspective, in a photographer's perspective, in terms of the DOP, the lighting. It was absolutely one of the finest pieces I've seen in Malayalam cinema of that quality, that Hollywood level quality and effect that it gave. And the locations that were also captured in a brilliant way. So that was absolutely fantastic. Moving on to the acting, the central character, of course, is Prithvi Raj, who then encounters a group of students or a group of friends, sorry, who run a cyber cafe, and then all the things that happen and the mystery that unfolds. And then there's, of course, a huge twist at the end, which I never saw coming. And if I don't see a twist coming, then I absolutely love the movie, because that means that the effect of the storytelling in terms of the direction and the editing was impactful. And so I think that Seventh Day, the direction, the editing, the scripting was so good that I don't think most people guessed until the end that this guy was not a cop, he was actually the villain, so to speak. So that was absolutely fun to watch. In terms of all the other performances, they were pretty much standard. They did what they had to do. One or two performances were little pretty crazy, and you felt like in some scenes that they should have replaced that actor, but that's fine. I mean, they were young, they were not supposed to be the central parts of the movie, and so a random bad acting here and there is acceptable. But overall, this was filled with decent performances, and Prithvi Raj holds the movie together with his composed performance, his absolutely thinking face. I think that out of all the actors I've seen, only Prithvi Raj can have that thinking face, and that's probably because he's done a few cop movies and a few suspense movies, but that's probably why only he does it, because he has that thinking head and the thinking face, and he's constantly thinking of what is going on, how do I do this, how do I do that, what is the plot point here, what is happening there, how does this come together. So it was absolutely fun to watch. Now, one of the twists at the end, which is that you like this girl and I also liked her, and that's why I did this and that, and I thought that is something that is terribly old. And I honestly, whenever I see such a twist, although it's a very realistic and very common motive in real life, I feel bored of such twists, and I feel like, oh, come on, man, you could have written something better for the screen at least. Which is why, in my review of Mumbai Police, which again many of you keep recommending, I have done that review, so please go and watch it. So, in many of my reviews, especially Mumbai Police, I said that the whole twist and the reason behind the twist was so strong that it was impossible for someone to not like the movie. And that's why in this movie, although a couple of twists were very good, a couple of twists were pretty weak. But as I said, when an average or an above average script comes together with a really strong technical aspect, and it picturized and showcased in this brilliant Hollywood manner, then you have to love the movie. And of course, the background music also played an important part. It was suspenseful, it was nice, and the whole feel of the movie was something that you would want to watch. So I really enjoyed Seventh Day overall. And of course, there were slightly some places it could have improved, but it's definitely a quality film. It's a film worth a watch. It's a film I would highly recommend to have anyone outside the industry, because they would enjoy it. It's a pretty much a Hollywood level film, and so I absolutely liked it. So I'm looking forward to watching more and more of Prithvi Raj's movie. I'm really excited for Ezra. I heard about some strike in Kerala about movies and distributors and something going on, and so I guess all the movies have been postponed to 2017. But looking forward to Ezra, because that's again something that it's like a mysterious, all horror is mystery, and so it's going to be mysterious, and so it's going to be fun to watch, just like Seventh Day and all the Mumbai Police and all the suspenseful movies that Prithvi Raj does. So Prithvi Raj is finally on my actors leaderboard. This is the third film of his, and I'm sure I'll watch many more and come back and review his movies. So keep watching. I hope you like this review of Seventh Day. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and take care.